In this video, I'm going to be going over 5 things to consider when choosing a shop just out of school. Stay tuned. I want to shorten the learning curve for you guys for the new barbers. I've been cutting hair for 10 years. I'm a master barber. I hold licenses in 3 states. And I just hope that I can help you learn the stuff that took us other barbers a while to learn. I'm going to continue this video series with all the things I feel like it's important for you guys to know. So stay tuned. Keep watching my channel. I have 5 points for you guys today, and stay tuned to the end. I'm going to have some bonus commentary just on the things that I've learned and seen going into different shops throughout my career. Let's get right into the content. Number 1, check out the shops in the area that you want to work. There's several things to consider. Is a shop in a good location? Location's everything. Location, location, location. You have to have a good location for walk-in business. And I know that you guys are fresh out of school. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to take in. A lot of shops have a business. They build a business over the years. However, are they all loyal to the barbers that are in there? Do they have a good walk-in business? When you walk into the shop, what's the appearance of the shop? Excuse me, y'all forgive me. I've been a little under the weather. I got some sinus stuff going on, so y'all forgive me. Okay, what's the appearance of the shop? When you walk in, as you consider the shops in your area that you want to work in, what's your first feeling when you walk in the shop? Is it a busy walk-in shop? Is it, spend some time there, man. Spend some time outside. Watch the people going in and out. Walk in there, talk to people, get to know the barbers, get to know the owner. Is it a corporate owned or privately owned? There's huge differences in the way they pay, when they pay, how they pay. Do they withhold taxes? Do they not withhold taxes? There's a lot to take into consideration. Whether you want to be a corporately work in a corporate barbershop or a privately owned one. Number 2, talk to the owner and other barbers in the shop. Listen, these guys a lot of them are going to be honest with you. If the shop is a good shop, if they're ask them, are you happy here? Do you feel like you're doing all you can do? Or some things to talk to the owner about. What hours are you expected to work? Listen, some owners I've seen, when you're a new barber, they want you to come in 2 or 3 days a week. That's not going to be good for you, man. I don't want to break it to you, but you have to be in a shop that's willing to let you work full time, and that means work as many hours as you can possibly work in that shop. Another thing to take into consideration when you're talking to the owner is it booth rent or commission? A lot of places are commission anymore, and there's pros and cons to that. When you're going into a shop and you're considering whether you're going to have to pay booth rent or commission, think about this. You're going to have to pay, if it's a booth rent shop, you're going to have to pay X amount of dollars every week, whether you have 1 client or you have 101 clients. You have the same amount to pay, so you have to consider that. A lot of places, they tell you it's by the day, or they'll give you a by the week price or whatever, but that's a price you pay regardless of what you do. That can be a little scary for a new barber, just for the fact you don't know what you're going to do in the shop. You don't know how you're going to do starting out. A lot of owners, business owners, barbershop owners, if you'll talk to them, they'll be willing to work with you. Some won't. Some say, hey man, this is an established shop. I've been here for 192 years and my rent's what it is. If you want to work here, good. If not, good. They don't care. On the other hand, commission is great for you guys that are starting out. However, once you're established, commission, unless you're a really busy barber, commission's gonna hurt you in the long run. I know people that are doing 60-40. I know people that are doing 70-30. I know some barbershops that do 25-75, 25%. Say you make $1,000 a week. You're paying that man $250 a week to work there. That's a lot of money. Ideally, the best way I have found, the most comfortable way for new barbers is start out commission. Start out saying, you know what, for the first 2 months, I'll give you 25, 30, 40%, whatever the percentage is. And then once you get established, once you get your foot in the door, people start seeing you, they start feeling comfortable with you. You start building relationships in the barbershop. Then you have a chance to go to booth rent. That's totally up to the barbershop, the area, the owner. But there's pros and cons to both of them. I'm not saying one's better in the beginning or one's worse. I personally feel like for an established barber that's has a business established, booth rent is way better for him. Third thing to really consider when you're talking to the barbershop owner is, are they willing to teach you and help you along the way? Are the other barbers in there? When I first started, I was very lucky. I went to a barbershop that had been established for years in my town, and the owner wasn't really willing to help, but his nephew worked right beside me. I got a sinus thing going on, forgive me. His nephew worked in the barbershop right beside me, and he's a funny guy. We're still friends today. However, he told me little pointers along the way, and I remember I was standing outside when I first started one day, and he walked up to me and he says, "Man, listen, I just want you to know I'm gonna make you a good barber." He says, "I'm not doing this maliciously, I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm really going to not let bad haircuts leave your chair." And he would literally walk up to me right in front of my customer and say things like, "Dude, I know you're not going to let them leave here like that." And it got to a point where I was cutting to keep Mike quiet. I wasn't embarrassed. I appreciated his help. I appreciated his honesty. I appreciated that he was willing to invest time into me to make me a better barber. Him and I, 11 years later, are still good friends. I talk to him all the time. He'll stop in the barbershop when he's in town. He doesn't live here anymore. But when he comes to town, he'll stop in the barbershop. He'll see me. We're still buddies. And I appreciate, me and Mike laugh all the time about how it was in the beginning and how I appreciate what he done for me. So are they willing to teach you? Are they willing to help you? Are they willing to show you things? Listen, I know everybody comes out of barber school, they think they know everything. I'm going to tell you, you know just enough to get yourself in a world of trouble. You have a lot to learn. Stay humble, work hard, and listen to these guys. Listen to the guys that's been in the shop for 5, 7, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, whatever. Listen to these guys. Don't be sensitive. Don't get butthurt over them criticizing your work. Listen, let that motivate you to be better. Let that motivate you to learn. The next thing, point 3, and things to consider is talk to other people in the area, man. Ask people, where do you get your haircut? Who's the barber who's the best barber around? People will tell you, man. They have no problem telling you who cuts their hair. Don't be afraid to ask them. Once you find a shop that you're interested in, go online, check out the shop's ratings, check out their reviews. Man, Facebook, if they have a Facebook page, they have reviews. Go on Yelp, look at what people said about them. People will be honest online. They'll tell you what they think. Point 4 is follow your gut. Follow your gut feeling. If you get a bad vibe when you walk in the barbershop, other clients that come in may feel the same way. They may sense the same thing. Really follow your gut, man. Your gut's going to tell you the truth. If you feel like there might be some kind of personality conflict after you've spent time in this barber shop, and after you've talked to the owner, you've met the other barbers in there, you've kind of got a feel for how the shop runs after you've spent time there. Listen, if you feel like there's going to be a conflict of interest, man, don't put yourself in that position. That's a tough position to start out. Honestly, I would rather go make less money and be in a shop that I felt comfortable in and that was willing to teach me in the beginning. You have a lot to learn, so you want to feel comfortable. You want to feel like you can go to these people and say, hey man, I don't know what I'm doing, can you help me? Even during a haircut, I've worked with other new barbers with me personally in the barbershop, and they came to me and I would tell them, I said, listen, if you get to a point in a haircut where you don't know what to do, come to me, come ask me, come just say, Preston, hey man, can I get some help over here? I don't know what to do. You need to be in a place where you can do that. You feel comfortable doing that. It's okay to do that. All right, my fifth point is don't make decisions based on emotion. Once you feel like you made your decision, sleep on it. I have a rule in my life that I go by for anything that's life-changing, anything that is a major decision. I sleep on it for 24 hours before I make the choice. After you've done that, revisit the shop, talk to the owner again, go over the terms of your employment with him. Your whole goal there is to ensure that both of you are on the same page. Both of you have a clear understanding of what is expected out of you and what's expected out of him, and what you're going to do as far as an employee and employer. Basically the summary of everything. You want to find a shop that's conducive to building a clientele for yourself. You want good vibes in the shop. You want good people that are willing to help you, that are willing to teach you, show you things, tell you if this could improve, how you can improve it. If you're having problems getting out the zero line, yeah, you can watch videos. I'm gonna make videos. Other people make videos, and they're good. They're gonna help you, but a lot of times it's trial and error. And if you have somebody in the shop with you that can help you, that will teach you, that will say, hey man, this is what you should try. Nothing wrong with that. That's really what you should be looking for. You want to work as many hours as you can. You know, this 25, 30 hours a week just isn't going to get it in this business. You have to work the hours. You have to put your time in. Every one of us has done it. Everyone before you has put their time in. These videos hopefully help point you in the right direction. My next video is going to be 5 ways to build your clientele as a new barber. Like my channel, like my videos. If you like them, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, turn on notifications. I'm going to keep making these videos in hopes that they help you grow as a barber, grow your business, grow as a person, grow as a barber, grow in this industry, become a leader in this industry. That's my hope. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something today. If you did, hit that like button please. I appreciate it. It helps the channel. It lets me know that I'm giving you content that's helpful for you. Until next time, I'm Preston. See you guys.